Richie Antipuna Show. With me, Heather Barton. Now here's Richie.
Hi, and welcome to the Richie Antipuna Show. I'm Heather Barton.
And I'm Richie Antipuna, and this is Kenzo News. So Heather, you hear about Bob Coyle had 300 homes in Kensington, defaulted on all the mortgages.
I did hear something about that, yeah.
Promised to have these poor people, thinking they're going to own the homes, and they're all facing foreclosure and they're getting ready to lose their homes.
Yeah, he basically borrowed like $15 million or something and bought all these homes. How he could get that many homes, 300 homes in Kensington is beyond me, especially when we were told last week you can't even get the sheriff's sale.
Yeah, well, that's why they dubbed him the slumlord millionaire. And all his houses that he has are, boarded up, vacant, abandoned lots.
Well, no, a lot of people live in them because the one woman, she actually has 7 grandchildren and she's getting thrown out. She's afraid she's going to get thrown out. They're holding hearings in April.
This reminds me back in the day with John Cott. He was another one owned over 200 houses in Kensington. He went to jail for manufacturing methamphetamine and all his houses went up, People got thrown out. They all got taken.
Well, obviously this guy was up to something else and he probably has another business of some sort.
Well, most of his the blocks his houses are on, they look like war zones. He used poor people to get rich. He said, "Fuck the houses." He took the money. He's gone.
In the city paper this week, the Community Land Care Program, it was a city-funded program that allowed neighborhood groups to clean up the neighborhood lots. Mm-hmm. They're actually cutting the program. The city's cutting the program
just
for
like
the people.
Everything else, yeah.
And unless they restore the funding, the Kensington Community Development Corporation, Sandy Salzman, fears that the neighborhood's 2,600 lots, already vacant lots, are going to look as bad as the one at Frankfurt and Letterly.
Well, and as kids growing up in Kensington, there was never a vacant lot or an empty house. And as soon as there's one, many follow. And if there's 2,600,
that's pretty
much an epidemic.
Yeah, and these groups go out there, and there's a lot of volunteers that go out there too. Now,
yes,
people have to understand, if you live next to it, it's going to raise your property value if you fix it up. So, even if they do cut the funding, hopefully they still have a lot of volunteers that want to take care of the neighborhood.
The community needs to get involved, that's all. You got to get on your city councilman and get on about that.
Look what happens to, these neighborhoods that are so desolate and decrepit, and the murders that just took place recently that everybody knows about were in vacant lots. So we don't want that. Our kids like to play in these areas. So, well, we have some good news in this city.
What good news can you possibly have?
Well, they say that overdose deaths are down.
Really?
Yeah, from 07 to now, we went from 498 and we're down to 369. So
in 3 years, 4
yeah.
years? Wow, that's
good. I think that's a pretty good number.
I think it's just because the potency of the dope these days, the economy's even hitting the dope dealers. They got to cut it more, so it's not as good as it used to be.
Oh, well, I don't really know
They're
too much
chasing
about
people
that.
into the rehabs.
Well, I think they said that there's more people entering rehab, and that's a good thing, but you don't know because a lot of people say that the drugs are better in rehab. So
They say it's better in prison also, but I'm saying on the streets,
well, I think the drugs are given more freely in rehab. So people go for their 29-day stay, they get a warm bed, some hot meals.
And hope that the dope's better when they get out?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how it goes, but I know that prescription drugs are just as heavily used these days as street drugs, right?
Yeah.
More often. So, and if it's free, then go take a little stay in rehab. I wouldn't mind a little stay in rehab. I've been trying to get on that
So we're advocating drug abuse here?
No. I'm advocating rehabilitation. I constantly was asking you to call that intervention so I could go to Florida to one of those
to
rehab.
get a vacation, chief.
But I have to do something for one whole day and have them follow me around. So
they call that in the neighborhood, they call that the Kenzo Spa. It's a 30-day vacation.
Yeah, well, I like it. I'm going.
Weeks after the arrest of the infamous Kensington Strangler, which we follow since the beginning, and I don't believe that it's just one. There is several, one or more. But people in Kensington still live in fear in their own homes because of that fact. First of all, since the manhunt has been over, there's not a lot of police presence in the neighborhood. Also, the guardian angels disappeared immediately after the news cameras disappeared. So the neighbors were saying that they wanted more things like Operation Sunrise back in the early 90s to come back, and programs like that. Which did basically
he's only linked to 3 of the cases by DNA, and there's a lot more. 3 of the cases by DNA, and there's a lot more cases, right?
Exactly.
What happens is I went out on the streets and I interviewed a lot of residents, and here's what a few of them had to say.
We're going around doing the same thing.
Right, because he's only linked to 3 of the cases by DNA.
So what you saying, that they're not sure? You said.
Well, what it is he's only linked to 3 of the cases, and there's other cases that he's not linked to. So there could be more than one. Yes.
Oh my God! Please don't tell my kids that.
So that's the reaction we want now. How do you feel about that? About them telling the residents they can rest easy, but actually they didn't solve all the cases. So there could be more than one.
Oh.
So is that like them giving you like a false sense of security? Because you said that you feel safe now.
And my kids felt better because they were making me stay in South Philadelphia with my friend. And when they said they caught him, they let me come home.
Well, I think from a lot of the people that we talked to on the streets, even throughout the week, said that they felt safer during those times when there was cops looking for this guy. I mean, there was a lot of girls out there, women, saying, well, I know he's not looking for me because I'm not a young white girl on drugs, and so, you know, I'm just going to work. Some of my family had said the same thing. So I think now with the police going, it's kind of like an open forum again, because with all the other stories that we've done today, with the lots and the houses and everything else, this is what led this guy to come to this neighborhood and torture these people. You know, because crime was allowed to happen.
Well, I don't know if that's what led him to come to this neighborhood, as I said in earlier stuff I did.
Well,
Kensington is a very nice vacation spot.
Yeah. Well, no. any person that's looking to prey upon women, you know, would find that place to be an easy target.
Well,
because
absolutely. It's just
not patrolled as other areas are, and people are not safe.
I said last week or the week before, it'll be business back to usual under the L. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, let's hear what the people have
There was a song,
say
You Can't Get to Heaven on the Frankfurt L.
Okay.
You don't remember that song?
In the spirit of Valentine's Day, we'd like to read you some recent letters sent to a local paper. And I think that these letters are either to love or not to love. First letter was sent, I love you, Whoopi. Just when I think that I know you, you surprise me. Why does my ex want me to stop talking to you? It is impossible to stop talking to you. You and I are meant to speak and communicate together. You said you care about me, and I you. I don't understand what is the big problem about you and I being together. You are my man, and I am your girl. If he doesn't like it, he can eat a dick.
Wow, is that from you to me? All right, here's another one that's sent. It says, my request, and it reads, I'm a wife to the lady whose husband plays Wii and PlayStation all day and ignores her. I don't even own a Wii or a PlayStation. I have lots of free time for you after work. You can reach me at greatguypa777@yahoo.com. I think that's great.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's good. It's all you Wii and PlayStation guys.
Captain Sweetheart, so I've been seeing you for quite some time now, and I'm wondering what the deal is, but I'm too much of a man to talk about it with you. I don't know why, but you make me nervous like a 13-year-old schoolgirl. And I hate it, but I love it because I haven't felt like that in years. I loved our mixtape swaps and our chalkboard drawings. You're one of the most genuine people I've met in a long time. I have a really bad track record with men, and I'm afraid I might come across a little too wild for your taste. But I guess I'm trying to say is I like you a lot, okay? I hope your ego doesn't explode all over your pants, but it would be nice to be your girl. You know what I mean? You know where I'm at. Come over and put your cold hands all over me.
Well, I'm a little heated up after that one. That was a good one. And this one's entitled Tired of It. I'm tired of the fact that you keep calling if you don't seem to get a hold of me. What the kind of sense does it make? Never seen someone keep calling if there's no answer. Why can't you take it that the person is not home or asleep or something else? I just think that it takes a perfect moron to keep calling somebody. Get a damn life and grow the fuck up, because I'm tired of this. Why can't you find somebody else's tree to bark the up? When are you going to realize how tired I really am?
Wow, she's so tired she can't answer the phone.
Wow, well, she's getting to the point.
Here's another one. You are not better. I was saying to myself when I saw you standing in the hallway with your new BFF, this think that she is the and she not.
Oh,
I can't stand your fake ass. I hope that you know that I'm talking about you.
you go, girl.
Who do you think that you are? I hated you when you started and still going to hate you when you leave. I've never been around someone that really thinks that he or she is better than someone else.
Oh,
You think certain things are beneath you? You are nothing to me. I don't consider you a bum. I don't care if you make more than me. You are still a bum and a fake ass. Nobody liked you when you first came. Guess what? I'm the only one that knows you are a sneaky.
oh, nigga.
She's the only one? That made no sense.
I don't know if this is from a boy or girl or whatever, but it's from Pretty Boy, and it says there, I have to let you know that I'm falling in love with someone else. I hardly even think I see you online anymore. At least I wouldn't recognize you or know who you are. With that said, continue your quest for the ultimate one. I hope you find her or him, and they make you very happy. I'm happy now, even without you. Never thought that this would happen, but it has. Platonic friends? That's the most I could offer you. Can't be such is a goddamn liar. Or has no self-control. Have a great day. I'm sure I'll continue to read you. XO used to be.
Wow. That's a f***ed up way to break up with someone.
Yeah. Is that the new Dear John letters?
I guess. That's messed up.
And now, Heather's sexy pics for Valentine's Day.
Okay, well, I know that there's a lot of romantic guys out there and they're looking for some interesting things to do with their women. And maybe some women that want to do some things for their man. And one thing is Frisky Fridays Girls Night Out. You can pay for your girlfriend to go learn how to strip tease. And I think that's pretty cool because then she could come home and give you a personal lap dance or something. And
It's just not the same as going to a go-go bar.
why? Because you don't have to pay?
I don't know. I'm really not into that.
Well, some guys are. A lot of guys are. There's a place down on Reed Street, 714 Reed Street, and you can go down there on the second and fourth Friday of every month from 7 to 8:15 p.m., and it sounds like fun. You can call them at 215-334-8190.
And ask for Heather. She's the instructor.
Yes. Next is a place called the Feather Nest Inn. Did you ever hear of it? They have theme rooms. It's so awesome. I've never been there, but I would love to go.
How's it awesome? How can you say it's awesome?
I've seen the website, and I've known people that went there. And, you know, you could dress up as Tarzan, and your girl can be Jane, and it's so much fun. So, but I've never been there.
The Flintstones, do they have a Flintstone suite?
I think, yeah, a cave. They have a cave. They have tiki huts. They have all different style. Canopy beds, king for a night, all fantasy suites that are really, like, even more elaborate than that. They have an ice cave.
Whatever happened to just giving your wife or your girlfriend a box of chocolates?
That's the olden days. They don't do that anymore. No, now you have to do things that are
Sorry, hon. That's
you
what I've
know,
been doing for my wife.
off the wall and crazy. So it prevents affairs. So people like stay interested in each other. So anyway, you can call them at 856-663-0411. Also, there's a Radisson Hotel in King of Prussia. They have basically the same things. I don't know if it's as elaborate, but you could go to the website there at radisson.com. Anyway, if you want to go out for some laughs, because your life is so serious and you want to go, you know, laugh a little bit, there's a show called The End Crowd. It's 80 minutes of unscripted comedy. They're there every Friday night at 257 North 3rd Street, and you can reach them at 215-253-4276. Can laugh. For all the beer-loving men out there, women can take their men to...
Oh, it's something for women to do for their men now. I thought this was all stuff for men to do for their women.
Well, mostly, because I'm a woman, and I think the men should go out of their way for the woman. But women go out of their way for men every day, so Valentine's Day is specifically for us.
All right, so what's going on
Back
here?
to the beer fest. It's been rescheduled for February 12th, so people can actually make it. It's at the Electra Factory at 421 North 7th Street. So you probably already have tickets. If you have them, you just print them out online. They're still good. Or you can go online and try to get tickets for that. It's at winterbeerfest.com.
That sounds cool.
Natasha Leggero at the Helium Club. I love her. She's always on Chelsea Lately. I love that show.
She was a judge on Last Comic Standing also.
Yeah, she was. But Chelsea Lately is like the funniest show
I don't
ever.
watch that. What's that, like a kid's show or something?
No, it's an adult show. That's why you don't watch. You watch The Family Guy all the time.
I do. That's
yeah,
funny.
I know. So anyway, yeah, she's pretty funny. You can see her February 11th and 12th at 8:30 or 8 o'clock and 10:30. And you have to make reservations, so you call 496-9001, or you can go online to their website at heliumcomedy.com.
That sounds like fun.
That does. I would like, whoever wants to take me, you take me. Also, we have lots of stuff going on this week. And you don't have to just take them on Valentine's Day. You could buy tickets for the week after, or, you know.
Well, this next one seems like something who maybe got their heart broken during this Valentine's Day season.
No, that's not what it means.
This show is called Stomp.
At the Miriam, they're having the show Stomp, and it doesn't mean that. No.
Oh.
They are an explosive, proactive, sophisticated, sexy 8-member troupe. They use everything but conventional percussion. Percussion?
Percussion instrument.
Percussion
Yeah, I told you she has a problem reading.
They use matchboxes, wooden poles, brooms, garbage cans, Zippo lighters, hubcaps, and they fill the stage with magical rhythms. And also, John Mellencamp is coming to Philly.
Wait a minute, he doesn't go by John Cougar Mellencamp anymore?
I think he dropped the
He
Cougar.
dropped it? What's up with these artists?
I don't
Prince,
know.
the
I think
Symbol,
it's probably
John Cougar, now it's John
his mom got
Mellencamp.
remarried or something.
All right. Well, he's
So
where?
he's going to be at the Academy of Music on the 21st. And it's the one day. So, I mean, if you want to see him, you better hurry up and get your tickets. You can actually get all these tickets, the same tickets, at the same website at miriamtheater.com.
Okay.
Don't forget, it's February 14th, but you can still, if you miss it, you can still do something on the 15th, the 16th, all through the month of
All the
February.
way through the
Let's
end of
just
the
say February is Valentine's month. Yes.
How about that?
And you will get sex. She'll give you sex.
Now for Community Corner. You can donate your used books at the Next Page Used Bookstore. They accept donations of gently used books, and they're at 722 Chestnut Street. Donations are tax deductible and benefit the Friends of the Free Library. So you can call for more information at 215-925-0722.
Okay, next we have the Northeast Victim Services. It's a nonprofit community organization and the principal crime victim advocate for Northeast Philadelphia. They service people to empower the victims and support them through their crime. They assist them in the efforts to reduce crime throughout the outreach education program. They actually take people to and from the courts if they're afraid, just explain everything to them.
Sort of what Greg Butcheroni does.
Yeah,
Kensington.
yeah, sort of, yeah, exactly. Their number's 215-332-2888. And the Northeast Victim Services can help you participate as a victim or witness in the criminal justice system. You can volunteer for this. This is something that you go down there and actually volunteer to help these people. So if you want to do that, you can call Jane Bergerhoff at 215-665-9680. And I'm sure that would be, you know, a good thing for people to do to get involved with the community.
Well, that just made me hungry. Burger Hoff. Ready to eat a burger at Hoff's Hut.
Okay, well, I guess that's all we have for you today, folks. Don't forget to watch the show every Thursday and Saturday. Thursday at 8, Saturday at 3 on Philly Cam Channel 66.
And watch it on the web at www.therichieantipunashow.blip.tv. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Live, love, laugh.